Hi everyone, how are you doing? I hope everybody is fine. The lesson we are going to discuss today is about how do we solve equations by converting in quadratic form. What does it mean? What is this lesson for? So this lesson suggests us, this help us, we can solve some equations if we convert them into quadratic form. And what is the quadratic form? Ax square plus b times x plus c equal to 0, or you can skip this 0 as well, no issue. You need to remember this form, quadratic form, like 2x square plus 5x minus 6. This is quadratic form. Let's take one question and you will easily understand the meaning of this lesson. The question is solve x power 4 plus 6x square plus 5 equal to 0. So, any method, how can we solve this particular equation, polynomial equation? What is the way? As the lesson suggests, we will convert the given question into quadratic form, means this form. And how can we convert that? We can convert that by assuming x square equal to y. Let's see what happened. I can rewrite the given question in this form. Check, my dear, is it correct? Because x square is nothing but x power 4. Now, what is my assumption? X square can be considered as y. You see, this question now become this question, which is easy to get solved. It's a quadratic equation, and you know very well what is the sum here. Sum is positive 6 and the product is a times c. A is 1 and c is positive 5. So 1 times positive 5 is 5. Now think two numbers whose sum is 6 and the product is 5. Then the two numbers are 5 and 1. Sum of 5 and 1 is 6 and product of 5 and 1 is 5. It means the given polynomial, the given equation is y plus 5 y minus 1 is equal to 0. If I take y plus 5 equal to 0, I will get y minus 5. In case I take y minus 1 equal to 0, I will get y1. Is it my final answer? No. Why it is not my final answer? Because the given question was in x and I am getting my answer in y. So we have to take two steps more. These are the two answers I found so far. Now, what was the assumption? My assumption was y is x square. So we have to replace again. Y is equal to x square. If you remove this square, that becomes square root, but never forget adding these two signs. So my answer is 5 times iota. Here, if you remove square, that becomes square root, and square root 1 is 1. So I have 4 answers, the final 4 answer, 5 iota, minus 5 iota, plus 1 and negative 1. So this is my final answer. See, my dear, what was the method? The method is, sometimes what happen, it's not easy to convert, or it's not easy to, we can say, to factorize the given question. In that case, we convert that question in the quadratic form by assuming this number, x square is equal to y. But at the end, we have to replace this value again to get my answer in the form of x. Let's take one more question. We have 4x power 4 plus 5x square minus 6 equal to 0. I cannot factorize this directly. So in this case, I have to think. Let me change the color first. You think, my dear, should I assume x square equal to y? Yes. Let's see what happens if I assume this. 4x power 4 can be written as x square square plus 5 times x square minus 6 equal to 0. Now, as per my assumption, for this value is y and square is already there. 5 times y minus 6 equal to 0. Now, what should be the sum? Sum should be b. And what is b in this case? Positive 5. The product should be equal to a times c. A is 4, c is minus 6. So 4 times minus 6 is minus 24. Think of two numbers whose sum is negative 24 and sum should be 5. The two numbers are positive 8 and negative 3. Sum of these two numbers is positive 5 and the product of these two is negative 24. So 4y square minus 6 and the middle number can be written, can be split in this form, plus 8y minus 3y. Which form? This form, 8 and 3. What is common in the first two terms? 4y. What is left behind? Y plus 2. What is common in these two terms? Negative 3, and the pending one is y positive 2. Again, we have something common, and the common portion is y plus 2. 4y minus 3 is equal to 0. If I take first case, y plus 2 equal to 0, the value of y will come negative. If I take second case from here, then the value of y will come 3 over 4. This is not my final answer, my dear. I have to replace this value back in the question. So y is equal to x square and minus 2 is. If you take square root on both sides, you have to add these two signs plus minus. This will get cancelled. Plus minus, this value is square root 2 iota. Same here, x square is equal to 3 over 4. Now same thing, my dear, if you take square root on both sides, what will happen on left hand side? I will be getting only x, and on right hand side we have square root 3 over 2 because 4 square root is 2. So I have four answers, the final four answers. Square root 2 iota minus square root 2 iota, positive root 3 over 2, and negative square root 3 over 2. Let's move to the next question. It's 4x over 4 minus 14x square positive 12 equal to 0. Now, my dear, let's see how do we solve this question. So to solve this question, I can use different ways. One method is this: we can divide both sides by 2. On the left hand side, I will get 2x4 7x square plus 6 equal to 0. It is not quadratic form, but I can make it. How? Assuming x square equal to y. So 2y square minus 7y plus 6 equal to 0. Now how do you factorize this? It's very easy. Sum should be minus 7 and the product should be 2 times 6 means 12. The two numbers are whose sum is minus 7 and the product is 14. minus 4 and minus 3. So how do you factorize the left hand side? 2y square as it is plus 6 as it is. I'm gonna split the middle term in the form of minus 4y minus 3y. Minus 4y minus 3y is minus 7y. Now the common in the first two term is 2y. The remaining part is y minus 2, and the common in these two terms is negative 3, which give me y minus 2 again. Y minus 2 again is common. So I am left with these two factors. Either y minus 2 will be equal to 0 or 2y minus 3 will be equal to 0. From here I will get y equal to 2, and from here I will get y 3 halves. So let's take the first case, y equal to 2, and the second case is y 3 halves. The value of y we need to put again x square equal to 2. So if you take square root on both sides, x will be equal to positive negative square root 2. From here, the value of x is square root 3 over 2, positive and negative. So I have four answers: positive 2 square root, negative square root 2, positive 3 over 2 square root, and negative 3 over 2 square root. That's the way you can solve it. You can use one more method. What is this method, my dear? This question, this term can be written as 2x square whole square, and this number can be written as 7 times 2x square plus 12 equal to 0. Now we have to assume 2x square as y. Y, let's see, this value is y, so y square minus 7y plus 12 equal to 0. Sum should be minus 7 and the product should be equal to 12. The two numbers are minus 4 and minus 3. So minus 4 and y minus 3 equal to 0. Y is 4, y is 3, but y is nothing but 2x square. Y is 2x square. The value of x square is 4 over 2, means 2. From here the value of x square is 3 and a half. So from here the value of x will come square root 2 plus minus, same like the previous example, and from here plus minus square root 3 half, same answer. So you can go anyway. One more method is there, but just skip that. Let's try this question. Again, there are at least two methods to solve this question. First method is, everybody know that I have to assume x square equal to y. Why it is so? Because x power 4 can be written like this form, and this become a quadratic equation. 24, this value is y and square is there. 14y minus 3 equal to 0. Now what should be the sum? Sum should be positive 14. The b, if you remember, I already told you this many times. B is the coefficient of x here, in this case it is y. A is coefficient of x square and the constant value is c. And what should be the product? A times c. A is 24, c is minus 3. So 24 times minus 3 is minus 72. Now think of two numbers whose sum is 14 and the product should be negative 72. Do you have any idea about these two numbers? If you cannot find that, let's factorize this. 2 times 36, 3 times 14, 4 times 18. Yes, these two numbers will give me answer. How? Positive 18 and minus 4. Sum of these two is sum of these two is 14 and the product of these two is minus 72. So 24y square plus 18y minus 4y minus 3 equal to 0. In these two numbers we have common 6y. Here we have 4y plus 3, and the common in these two is negative 1. Again we have common 4y plus 3 equal to 0. Sorry, it's my fault, it's wrong. The common one is 4y plus 3, 6y minus 1 equal to 0. So 4y plus 3 equal to 0. From here the value of y is negative 3 upon 4, and from this factor 6y minus 1 equal to 0, the value of y is 1 over 6. Is this my final answer? No, this is not my final answer, because my answer should be in x. And what I found the value of y. So let's take the first case. The first case we have y equal to minus 3 upon 4. The second case y is equal to 1 over 6. Now in this case y is x square. If you remove this square, that becomes square root on the other side. Never forget to write these two numbers. So plus minus 3 upon 2 iota. Over here x square equal to 1 6. The value of x will come 1 over 6 square root plus minus. So two answers from here and two answers from here, the final answer. That's it, my dear. That's for all. Thank you so much for your patience.